One thing that's clear to me is the burden. You use the word burden. It's clearly been a burden to receive the amount of messages from the media and the culture throughout your life about what it means to be Black, right? There's a heaviness to it for you.
Most definitely. I remember I've been 5'11", 130 pounds since the sixth grade. And so early on, between 15 and 18, I did ramp modeling in San Francisco at the various upmarket stores. And of course, I wanted to take it further, but I clearly got the message that my beautiful wasn't beautiful.
Okay.
My attractiveness was some kind of quirky thing, but it wasn't beauty. And I understood that actually at that time in my life, it was so devastating to realize that I had to take ownership of my own life. Otherwise, I would have probably not been here. I may have done some destructive things because I asked myself, why in the hell would I come here to be Black, one of the most hated and discouraged races, to be just the whole thing. No trust fund, no nothing, just who I am. And I had to decide that I was going to take ownership of my race, my family, my economics, the geography, the time. And I began at that age to say that all of this is for a good reason. And then I began looking for things that worked, looking for ways I could work, looking for things that made sense. Because to be a Black person in America oftentimes doesn't make sense. And you have to kind of own that. You have to, maybe, and in my case, often the pendulum swings all the way to the other side, because even my choice to homeschool my children was so that they wouldn't be burdened in the time when they're like little sponges with that message of their lack of worth. And so I have taken it, I said burden, but maybe I mean a challenge that if you're going to keep living, you better rise to. And no better motivation has there been in my life to rise to the challenges.
Wow. I'm really struck by the difficulty and the pain that you are expressing, having inherited by nature of the color of your skin, that life has a certain level of difficulty built in purely because of that. And I'm not surprised. I know that the history of racism and slavery, and I'm aware of that. But as far as our lived experience, it's so different because I never think about my skin color.